probably will be a pretty quick live stream today. I just have one project that I'm troubleshooting, and I had a special request from Vicky on YouTube to make some sea glass with a treble clef on it. So that's what I'm working on today. I actually made her a sketch and sent it to her. So it's like a little sketch of the treble clef, which I've done many times before, and then how to superimpose it on some sea glass. So I actually didn't try it, but I have the concept. So I'm gonna try to work that out and see how it goes. So why don't we just go ahead and flip the screen. I've got my big pot, well, medium-sized pot of sea glass that we're going to look through, and here's some dollar store sea glass that's a little bit small to work with. So I'll flip the screen and then we're going to work on that. So let's just flip it around, and there's our nice snowy cold outside, and I'll bring this down and show you guys the sea glass. So here we go. There's the sea glass, and I'm going to pull up the video on my channel as always. So let's go ahead and pull it up. Live coming. Perfect. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to turn my sound off. And what I have to do also is, I don't know why my screen is so big. That's really weird. Okay, that's different. I'm going to close this and reopen it. So here is the sea glass. That's very strange. Because I want to be able to see your comments, and I could not see your comments. So I've got sea glass. I'm going to use 20 gauge wire today. I think it's going to be a good wire to work with, and I still can't see your comments. So this should be interesting. I'm just going to bring this down and yeah, okay, I see the live chat now. Awesome, but I can't see my screen, so I'm not quite sure how I can do that. Default view, mini player. No, that's not what I want. Oh goodness, guys. Hopefully I can see your comments, and I'm going to go ahead and just try some wrapping sea glass. So let's do it. Hi, Amber. How are you? Amber, I don't know. I'm having trouble seeing my comments, so I might not be able to look back at comments, but I'm going to do my best to see them. So hi, Sandy. Hi, Mustafa. Glad you're here. So Mustafa, I talked about changing the date of the live stream, but the problem is I did a poll, and everybody decided that 1 o'clock Eastern time was the best time. So that's the time that won. And so I'm going to be doing them. I didn't know that there was a live stream. Yes, yes. So, and Deb, hi, Deb. So first time here. Awesome. So let me find some sea glass that we can wrap. And like I said, I'm going to do this design with the treble clef wrapped around the sea glass. And yeah, it's not going to be a super long live stream today. I just want to work out this design and see what we can do with it. So let me just find some sea glass that would be appropriate. I'll take out a few, and then we'll decide which one we want to use. So no problem. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so and let me know in the comments if you guys are doing the 10-day art challenge. We're having a lot of fun with that. I'm really, really enjoying it. And we're doing some really interesting things. So it's a 10-day right brain art challenge, which is really, really cool. So yeah, we're having lots of fun with that. And every day a different exercise. So that's, if you want to learn how to improve your drawing skills, your art skills, that's a good challenge to hop on. And that's on my Heather Boyd art channel. So I'm just getting a bunch of sea glass here. I don't know which ones I'm going to use. I wish I had some bigger pieces. I think I'm going to try to find some bigger pieces of sea glass. I'll just start with these, and then we'll see what we can do. So hello from Romania. Hello, hello. Awesome. You're 2 days behind. That's okay, Mustafa. I know you're a busy boy, so that's not a problem at all. So let's go ahead and try. Here's the sketch again for the treble clef on the sea glass. I'm going to get a piece of wire, and we're going to see what we can do. And I'm still going to try to figure out this. Oh, here's the live. I see the live chat, but then I can't really see my hands, but that's okay. You know, I'm just going to push this down so I see the live chat, and that's going to be good. I couldn't see the live chat before, so now I see it. We have Mustafa, we have Deb, we have Amber, we have Barbara, Pamular. Hello, Unconsciousness is from Romania. Hello, hello, and Christine and Sandra. Fantastic. Love your work. Thank you so much. So now I can see the comments. That's good. So now I'm just going to get some of this 20 gauge wire. This is just craft wire from Michael's. they sell a 3-pack of craft wire. It's like a copper type wire. It almost looks like the artistic wire. In fact, it might even have a coating on it. I'm not exactly sure. So, and Anya's here. Nice, from Poland. Wow, fantastic. Lots of people here today. So I'm going to cut a long piece that's probably maybe about 18, maybe even more. I'm going to cut about, let me get my ruler just so I can measure it. Just so sometimes it's good to take a measurement, even if I cut too much, then I'll have an idea. So Christine says, I've been learning a lot from you. Fantastic. And Pray and Wisdom, hello. And Debbie from Oregon. Fantastic. So there's 18, and I'm going to add 6 inches. So we're going to cut this 24 inches long. So always better to have too much than too little. And Gretchen, fantastic. Just want to pop in and say hi. Hi, Gretchen. Gretchen participated in one of the last challenges, but this one's a different challenge we're doing on the art channel. Is the 10-day right brain art challenge, which is super cool. And Rainbow Soda Pop, hello, fantastic. Husks from Florida, lucky you. So now let's just choose which glass we want to use to make the treble clef. So we have, it should be like a longish one. I might just use this one. It's pretty, I wish I had a bigger piece, honestly, but we're just going to go with that to see how it goes. In fact, this wire is going to be way too long because this is a tiny piece of glass, but that's okay. I'm just going to go with it. It's going to be like a little bit in the way and stuff, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and start our treble clef. So Deb's from Indianapolis. Very cool. A lot of people from the States. So we're going to bring this one up here to make our treble clef. I do have a tutorial on how to make treble clef earrings. If you're interested, you can always check that one out too. And if ever you're looking for tutorials on my channel, just there's a search bar. You can search for tutorials. So now I'm going to get like the approximate height of this. And it's hot there today. Wow, it's cold here. It's like -7, so -6, -7. Okay, and we're going to just do this. And I have to, actually, I'm going to get my, sorry, I'm just looking at something. I have a list here of usernames, but now I feel bad because I forget. World Peas, I forget your real name. I have a whole list of, hello anyways, but I forget, I have a whole list of usernames that I try to keep track of people's names, and sometimes it's really difficult. So if I forget your name, just let me know in the comments. So we're going to bring this one around here. And Kristen, okay, thank you. Oh, it's Kristen, my sister. Geez, how could I forget? You're funny. You have different usernames. Because usually you go by floral fish, so now you've really confused me. There we go. So now we're going to bring this one around here, and we're going to make this is going to go on the sea glass. So let's just start. We're going to just do the treble clef. So I have this little trick with the treble clef. I just do it like this. Whenever I do it with kids in workshops, it's super fun. I just go around like this, and then I go abracadabra. Wait, we have to do this. And then I always go abracadabra kadoo. It's a treble clef. So there we go. So there's the treble clef, and it might be a little bit large, but it should be okay. So let's just go ahead. Yay, it's my sister. Yes. Yeah, we had a really fun Zoom call. We do Tuesday nights. We do art and Zoom, which is super fun. So we've been doing that every Tuesday, and we're having a great time with that. Last night I made a big mess. I bought some paints from the dollar store, and the reason I bought them was to use the containers for a project. And I ended up making a painting that was like half an inch or an inch thick in paint. It was really cool, just so I could get rid of the paint. So I did clean those out. It was really good. And Rainbow Soda Pop says it's super cold here. Wow, which in the 40s. That's probably Fahrenheit, so I'm not quite sure what that is, but it sounds like it would be cold since 80 is like warm, right? So, and Kruthi's here, hello. So here's our basic treble clef. So now, like, how in the world are we going to attach it to this? That's the next question. I should probably follow my own pattern, because what I was thinking, we go one way and one the other way. I think what I did, yeah, it looks like what I did was I kind of went around here. Okay, we're going to just hold this in place, and this will come around to the back, and then around here, to the front. So these ones I've just done along the bottom and there. And then this one, I think what I did in the sketch was I just brought this all the way up to the top. So I actually should have started this wire a little, I should have started it, made it a little shorter, because this is like really super long now, but that's okay. We're just going to put that one there. And then this side, we would take this one around here. Okay, go around here, and then here. And what I did here was I just stuck it through there. So why don't I try that, how I originally had thought about doing it, and see if it's going to work. See, this wire's, wait, I cut these wires way too long. So let's just go ahead. Maybe I'll trim a little bit off that. In fact, I'm gonna measure how much I need to trim, and then we're gonna have an idea. So then I'll know altogether how much I didn't use. So that's a good way to do it. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. If I take off 5 inches, like probably I'll even have to take off more. So we're gonna take off, remember, somebody do the math. We started with 24 inches. We are taking off, there's 5. So we're taking off 5, and then we're going to see how much we're taking off altogether. Yes, 40 degrees, just remembered you're in Canada. Yeah, that's right. It's 79 today. Okay. Okay, wow, cool. Yeah, no, it's Canada's in a bit of a deep freeze now. Like, we're not too bad, but out west it's pretty bad. So now, and the States, a lot of the States, right? So let's take this and stick it through that hole there, just so it'll be kind of like the sketch that I did, and we'll see if it's actually going to work. So we're going to bring that one in here, put that through. Now this is a little tricky to get it tightened up without damaging the treble clef, but it's pretty good, and we can fix the back after. So we've done that. We've put that one through there. It's kind of interesting. And then this would come up to the top. And what I would do here is I'd like to bend that a little bit, and then just bend that up. And this one too, we've cut it way too long. So I can also take off probably at least 5 inches off of that one. So let me just cut off, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I cut off also 5 inches off of this one, so that means we've taken 10 inches off altogether. So who's done the math for that? Let me know in the comments. Alberta, Saskatchewan is out east for me. Okay, interesting. So there we go. So we're going to put this one here, and then we're going to wrap this up to the top. So I'm just trying to think how much. You don't even need that much. How much you wrap really depends on the shape of your stones. Some stones need more wrap than others if they're more smooth, but if you have like little jagged bits, then you don't need as much wrap, because it will hold in place. But this thing is, I don't want this to come out. I'm gonna try to just bring this around a little bit to reinforce it. I'm just gonna see how that looks, because we could bring this one around a little bit. It kind of looks interesting like that. When you make like a little cap, you make like a little cap on the top, and you could even, like, if you had jewelry glue, stick a little bit underneath. But then what you could do is you can just clip this end on the back. So we get 15 in total now. Okay, so we'll calculate it at the end. So we're going to put this one in here. Perfect. And then we're going to, if you want a jump ring on this, you put it, how do you say, parallel. And if you don't want to, if you want to put it directly on a cord, we'll just do it perpendicular. So we're going to bend that like that. And I don't know if Vicky is watching, but this was a special request from Vicky. So if she's not watching, I will send her this after. I think actually she messaged me on Facebook. I don't think it was on YouTube. So I'll message her after to say that I've done it. So we're going to bring this one around here, and we're just going to wrap that around here just to finish it off. Okay, so we're just going to do this. And Dana says hi, or Dana. Dana or Dana? I've heard it pronounced both ways. So there we have what looks like the treble clef. So that was sort of my original idea, but I'm also going to try it a little bit different, I think. I'm going to try it again and maybe put this one a little lower. I'm just going to see with that. So this was the first attempt. And so what we did was we started with 24 inches, and we removed 10 inches, so 14 inches seems to be good for a small stone. So we have 14 inches times 20 gauge. So, but I always like to cut my wire a little bit too long to be sure. Hi Paula, how are you? So let's get some more glass. So I have some more glass here, and well, we've done this one, so maybe we can do like a musical note or something. We'll do something a little bit different. So I really wish I had bigger pieces of sea glass, but oh, hey, this one's not too bad too. So I'm just going to look in my sea glass again and see what I have. Here's a bigger one, but it's clear, but that's okay. That would be good just for a sample. I'm going to go around there, and yeah, so maybe I'll try this one with a musical note. So let's try that one next. Okay. It's pronounced Dana. Okay, cool. Okay, very cool. Nice. So we're going to take this one, and last time I had too much wire, but this is a bigger piece of stone. So let me cut it 18 inches this time just to be sure, and we'll see if that's good. Okay, so we're going to cut that one 18 inches. And then we're going to take this one, and I think for the treble clef, if you don't like the way that line sticks in there, you can always like put this wire down a little bit. Like it's maybe a little late for it now, but you could probably like move it down a bit so this loop isn't as covered. Maybe I can fix that a little bit. Let me just see, because I don't like the way it crosses there, but I think there's probably a way to do it that it would go down a little bit. So let me just take this and just bend it down a bit at the back. And then this one, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I could try to like bend it down a bit. Like see, and when you do those bends on the back, it actually tightens up the wire, which is pretty cool. So you could do that, and that way it would just like be lower down, and then it wouldn't compromise that loop in the treble clef. And then this one you could actually flatten it a little bit so it's a little more flat. So I don't know, I don't love the way that looks, but if you had 5 of those, it would actually look like a staff, which would be really cool as well. That might be really interesting. I could always try that after. So let me just start. I'm going to try to do a musical note. So Sweetcraft says, my daughter loves music and has been wanting me to make her something. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, and if you do want to make treble clef earrings, I have a video that's a great hack on how to make them both the same size. So that's really a useful video for sure. So now let's go ahead and take this one and make a musical note. So we're just going to take this one here, bring that one around. I'm not quite sure where to start the wire because I don't know exactly how I'm going to do the wrap, but we're going to decide. So this is the first part of the music note, and then we're going to take this one, bend that one across, and then bend that one down, and we're going to form the other part of the note. So this is just like a very basic design for a musical note. So we're going to bring that one there around here, and then we'll just bring that one here. So then we have to figure out how we are going to put this on the glass. So that should be interesting. So this will be the top part of the pendant because it's sort of the top pointy piece. So if we put this one on here, why don't we go ahead and do it similar to how we started you know what, I really love that idea of the staff, but I think with the clear wire it might not work as well, but I'm going to try that on another one as well. So I love to look at your live streams always. Yay! Thanks so much, Paula. So let's take this and we're going to bend this one around here at the bottom. Okay, down to, yeah, this is going to be a little bit odd because it's a clear glass, so it's going to show a little bit. So we're going to bring this down to the center and then straight up. Okay, I think that works well when we bring it straight up. And then this one, we're going to do it the same way where we're going to bring it back. And I'm wondering if we could do it that we don't actually have to catch that thing, because it kind of might look better if you don't cover that wire. So I'm going to try it that way and see. All of your videos are wonderful and helpful. Oh, thank you so much, Mustafa. And Mustafa, I'm so happy that you love my art videos too, because Art, I mean, I love the wire. Don't get me wrong. It's something I've been doing for a long time. I really love it. But art is something I live and breathe. I absolutely adore doing art. I could spend all day drawing, painting, making crafts. And so for me, my art channel is my real, it's a huge passion for me. I love it so much. And so if any of you have any interest in art, definitely check out that channel, because I'm going to be doing more and more with that channel. I'm doing my first challenge now, the 10-day Right Brain Art Challenge. And yeah, I'm definitely going to do more challenges. It's super fun, yeah. So I'm working on so many projects at home too with other like arts and crafts and stuff. So this one I'm trying to make kind of a little cap thing at the top. Just to I think I'm getting too much wire happening there, but in fact I'm not sure I'm liking that. So I might even pull that back a bit. Yeah, I think that's overkill. I'm going to actually pull that right back. I just decided I didn't like that. So that can happen too, eh? I wanted to kind of make a like a little cap thing, but it's not really working how I planned. So I'm just going to go around that once. And you know what I'm going to do is, if I go ahead, I'm going to do the loop first. So now I'm going to do it parallel to the piece. That's time I did it perpendicular. And hi, Peggy. How nice to see you. Oh, and my sister said, thank you so much for resparking my love of art. I am so happy, Kristen, because you have always done such beautiful, beautiful artwork. And the work you did when you were younger, when you were a kid, was so, so beautiful, much more beautiful than what I did. And I'm very, very happy that you're getting back into it. And I love our Zoom art nights. They're so much fun. So now I've just done like a couple of little turns on there. And then for this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip one of these. This one I kind of ruined, so I'll just clip it anyway. So we're just going to clip that one off. And then this one, I can see if it needs any more tweaking. I'm going to keep this one simple. So I'm actually going to clip this one as well. I actually just made clay rings. Now that sounds cool. That's amazing. Is this clay that you bake in the kiln? I'd be curious about that. So Peggy says this is so cool. Thank you. This was a special request from Vicky. So thank you, Vicky, for requesting these the Treble Clef sea glass. And so okay, so just keep in mind this is how it looks before I tweak it, and I might ruin it, but you don't know until you try, right? So I like to tweak, I like to bend, like tighten the ends so it's more secure. So we're going to see how it looks. It might look distracting, but it might not look distracting. So I tried modeling clay. I've done a little bit of modeling clay. I usually use Sculpey. It's softer than Fimo, so I've used Sculpey, and I sometimes use it in combination with the wire. I do have a couple of videos that I use the Sculpey. I think I did a ladybug with Sculpey, and maybe some other ones. I did a donut. There's a bunch of other things I did. So, but yeah, I love using Fimo or Sculpey with other things. So guys, see how this does, like with the little bends and stuff? So that just tightens up the wire so the crystal is more, or the sea glass is more secure. And then if you want to do some on the front, like I said, just be careful. This can get like kind of distorted if you bend it too much, but it's just, whoops, I have to be careful. So its purpose is twofold. It tightens the wire and it just makes it look a little more decorative. So I'm just getting, these are my larger round pliers. And then it's just, I use the larger one so it has a better grip on it. And then these I think I'm going to leave. I don't want to distort the note. And then this I'll do one more just to keep it somewhat consistent. Just be careful that your pliers don't slip, or you're going to scratch the wire. So that turned out really well. I love that one. That one looks really cool. And B. Breath White Cotton says, first time on your live. I appreciate your videos. They've helped me a lot. I'm so happy. Fantastic. And Fihas says, hi, I love your videos. Awesome. Thank you so much. So these are the first two. Now, I like the idea of putting this on a staff. So I'm going to try that one and see how we can do with that. And all I have is this funny little this funny little one, but I'm going to try it with that one and see how it goes on a small sea glass. And then at some point I'm going to get myself some more sea glass because my selection is not really great. I actually just buy the manufactured sea glass. I have collected it over the years. Like this one I would have collected. It's a natural one, but the other one, and this one too might be natural, but this one was from Michael's. I think it's being dyed. Michael's manufactures sea glass, so you can definitely buy it. And dollar stores actually have it now too. Just gonna have a sip of water. Dana says it looks cool. Yay. Marcella says, hi, I made the daisy rings yesterday. Fantastic. Yeah, I love those daisy rings. They're super cute too. And yeah, I remade my video for the daisy ring because it was very old, and I had a new method of making the daisy rings with 2 wires instead of 1. The original video had 1 wire. Oh, here, I'll show you. I have it on my table. I have the daisy ring here. So this is what she's talking about, the daisy ring. This is one of my samples. So so then I made it with 2 wires. So 1 wire for the band and 1 wire for the daisy. So I'll link that one up in the description as well. So that one was super fun to make. And then I remade my rings to make and sell video, which was a fun one as well. Whoops, I can't find it right now, but that's okay. My table's a mess. So let's do another treble clef. You're so talented. Oh, thank you so much. It's more practice and experience and passion than talent. Talent can be developed and like any skill, right? So it's definitely like 30 years of experience. It helps for sure. So now what I want to do is I just have to keep in mind how much I went. So I'm going to start here again, but I want to leave enough just to, all I need wire for is I'm going to do, okay, like this and that, but I want to leave a little extra at the bottom so I could try to do the staff idea. So I'm going to see what I can do about that. So what I'm going to do, let me move those ones. Okay. Try these on some cabochon. Excellent idea, Peggy. I can't wait to see what you make. I think there's a lot of potential for this idea. I think it's a really great idea. And so let me just bring this one around here. I don't want to make this one too big. So let me just check the size. Yeah, so it's not going to be too big. Let me just bring this one here. Bring that one here. Do that one to about there. Perfect. I also received in the mail today some washers, a whole kit of washers. I'm going to show you guys. Because Amber had said she has a bunch of these washers that her husband or her boyfriend has collected from, he plays drums, and apparently he gets these washers with his drums. And I thought I had some in my stuff, but I didn't. So I ordered some on Amazon. And next week on the live stream, I'm going to make stuff with wire and washers. So that's going to be super cool. I can't wait for that. That's going to be exciting. And I have a semi idea of what I'm going to do, but I'm sure we'll come up with some new designs on the live stream as well. Yay, Amber, you're on. I wasn't sure you were going to make it on the live today. I know you popped in earlier, but I wasn't sure you were going to stay. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm psyched about those washers, Amber. Have you made anything with them yet? Let me know in the comments if you've actually made something with those washers. And also let me know if you're free next week for the live stream so we can do that next week. That would be super fun. You can pull them out. We could work at the same time. That's a lot of washers. Yeah. So my husband might nab a couple for the bathroom, but other than that, I think we're good to go. Hi, Ashita. How are you? Nice to see you. So here's the treble clef, and let me just make this curve a little bit longer. And then we're going to, what you have to do is, now I just kind of wiggle this one around a little bit. So this is more flat in there. And then we're going to bring it in here. And we're going to do it, we're going to start how we did the other one. So we're just going to take this, make sure your circle stays centered. Bring that one around. And there is the treble clef so far. So let's, I'm good. How are you? I'm great. Yeah, very, very good. I'm going to go out for a little walk after this because it's a beautiful day. It's cold, but it's beautiful. So now if we put this one here, oh, now I'm realizing, okay, now I'm realizing I made a mistake. I should have left this one long to make the staff. That was dumb. Okay, so let me just think if I can change gears, because what I should have done is taken this and gone around 5 times with that. Although, no, I need one lower than that too. So let me see what I can do here. Okay, this one's going to come around here. Okay, we're going to figure this out. So we're going to bring this one here. I haven't made anything with the washers yet, waiting for you. Oh, okay, so you should be able to make it next week. Fantastic. That would be great. And I also soon want to do another Let's Get Wired where we get together and we make things at the same time. So, and that'll be an earlier live stream because I always like to be able to reach more people for those Let's Get Wired episodes. And I know, Mustafa, it's better for you to go a little bit earlier, right? So we'll definitely try to do that a little bit earlier in the next couple of weeks after the challenges are done. So we're going to bring this one around here. I'm just playing around with this because I want to figure out exactly how I want to do this. Because you do need to have a wire underneath, okay? Because if you don't have a wire underneath, it's going to fall out. So we're going to take this, bring this one down, just down, and then to the back, okay? So then it's hooked. It's hooked around that corner, which is great. So now I think what I'm going to do is I want to get rid of this one. So we're going to bring this one around here, bring it to the back, and then this is the one I'm going to put straight up. So I'm going to take this one and put it straight up. I used to make buttons with washers. Ooh, with yarn. Oh, Peggy, that's so cool. Do you have any photos? You could send them to me. I would love to see that. Maybe I'm gonna sleep after this live stream because yeah, it's late there. I know. I feel bad. I wish we can all be, not in the same time zone, but I wish I could find an ideal time that would suit everybody, but unfortunately that's not the case. So now I'm going to wind these around and try to do the staff idea. So if we got one here, this one I should have maybe lined up with that, but that's okay. We're going to just try this. So we're going to bring that one here. This one's doing something funny. Let me just see. Yeah, I want that one a little more above that one if I can. So we're going to go that one, that one, that one, that one. We need 5, right, for a staff? I'm going to adjust that one after, I think. We're going to go that one and then one more. And I think I'm going to leave that on the surface. Just be careful if you make this, because this can flip forward. But I really like the look when it's on the surface, because when you have the line through it, it's just disturbing. I don't know. I don't like the way that looks. But if you do it this way, if you make it small enough, it should hold on there quite well. So now we've done, like, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. And then now we're going to do the same thing where we bend this like that. Oh, you made the phone charm. Fantastic. Yeah, those are cute designs as well, the little phone charms. Yeah, and you can put them on scissors too, like little scissor fobs. So now this comes like that to the back, and I'm going to just wind this around here. Okay, it's a little funny ending them both at the back like that, but I think it's going to work. So I'm going to just do that and clip that one. So we're going to clip that one there. And then now I'm going to do this perpendicular so it can hang right on a cord. Okay. The first thing that comes to mind when I hear Canada is YouTubers. That's interesting. Do you follow any other Canadian YouTubers? Let me know. There's another YouTuber, Canadian YouTuber from Montreal. I actually know her. She's a friend through my network in Montreal. I don't know if you know Jackie, the Nerdy Crafter. Check out her channel for sure. She's got cool stuff. If you like kind of geek culture and toys and fun stuff, craft kits and that, she's amazing, the Nerdy Crafter. And she has quite a large following on YouTube. She's a teacher, but she is pretty well a full-time YouTuber now, which is really cool. So now I just want to make sure these are not going to come out. It's a little bit iffy, but I think if your wire is stiff enough, this is going to be just fine. So Nerdy Crafter, exactly. And yeah, she's got really cool stuff on her channel. Very fun stuff. Nice woman too. I've met her a couple of times. There we go. But she's a busy lady. I actually wanted to interview her for my podcast. So when I start that back up again, I might see if she's free. So now we're going to do that. Oh, now I'm crunching it a little bit. So try not to distort your wires. I crunched them in a little bit. So this is interesting. It looks like a staff, but now what I want to do, what I should have done is brought that wire down a little bit. I'm going to see if I can adjust that a bit because I want them to be, yes, and the Salty Crafter. That's a new persona. When I met Jackie, she didn't have that Salty Crafter persona, but she's developed it over the last couple of years. And she actually gave a talk at the VidCon Summit in California. And she talked about the success of her channel and all that stuff. And she, yeah, her journey is very amazing. And I took a workshop with her on how to make good thumbnails. And she actually used my thumbnails of an example of thumbnails not to do because my thumbnails are really bad. And they're actually still really bad. I still need help with my thumbnails. So if you guys have any suggestions for my YouTube thumbnails, just let me know. So now this is getting a little bit distorted. What I'm trying to do is give the impression that these are on sort of the same line, but I think what I should have done is wound this wire down a couple of times so I could have gotten down to that level. Like I should have wound it once, twice to get down a level a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, I don't like the way that's getting a little bit distorted. So I'm going to actually put it back up. And if I bend this a little bit, that should be okay. It doesn't make for a straight line on the bottom, but you still have sort of the impression of what it should be. And the other thing I don't like is the way these crisscross on the side. So I'm going to try to adjust that a little bit. And, ooh, Sanjana just finished doing my third day of Right Brain Challenge. I can't wait to see. Yay. I can't wait to see a picture. Fantastic. And Fia says, yes, I watched the Nerdy Crafter too. Ben, that's so cool you watch her. Yeah, she's really good. She's super fun. Her videos are amazing. She spends like hours editing her videos and her thumbnails and stuff like that. She's very, very, very dedicated and passionate. And she's a teacher, so she's just a natural, wonderful teacher. And she's got a great sense of humor. So let's just bring this one down. I'm just giving them a little bit of a jog on either side. And I'm just going to bring this up a little bit there. And bring this down a little bit here. Yeah, see, I'm just trying to separate these so they're like sort of at, I want to try to make the staff equal distance apart. Now this one I'm going to tighten up a bit. See, if you need to adjust wires, you just get your round pliers and just give it a little jog. And it just tightens it up a little bit. So that's pretty cool. It's just this part here, like I said, it's a little questionable because I don't love the way that it's not quite on the same level. But at this point, I think I would have had to twist it a couple of times to get it down a little more. But I think for now, for the sake of just design and showing you the design, it's pretty good. I think I'll maybe just bring this one up a bit here. Okay, we're going to bring that one up a little bit. And there we have, it's actually really cool. So this looks like the treble clef on the staff. Yeah, and I think there's a lot of potential for that. So Amanda's here. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. So Amanda, we're making these sea glass pendants with musical notes on them. So they look really, really cool. I like that. So maybe I'll do one more pendant, and they're cute, eh? Yeah. So, and Hadia says so pretty. Thank you. And Defoto says hi. Hello. So those are really cute. So now let me just see what else. I have some other pieces of sea glass here, and I'm just going to see what else I have in my pile of sea glass. Here's these ones here. I'm going to just pull out the ones that are like not too bad size. We're just going to see. And then I'm going to decide what I want to put on one of them. Maybe, you know what would be cute is to do like a little moon or something. Maybe I'll try to do like a little moon. You could do a little star. You could do a moon. Maybe a star. I'm going to try to do a star. There we go. So let me get sorry, just had a sip of water. So I'm going to get another piece of wire and cut it like maybe 18 inches or something. And choose a sea glass. See, unfortunately, these ones I don't love the size of these ones. So maybe I'll try a triangular one to do a little different. This is 20 gauge wire. Yeah, this is the 20 gauge wire from Michael's. So it's just craft wire, but you can use any, you know, copper wire or anything. So now what I want to do is maybe I'll draw it first, just to be sure to know where I want to start with this. Gonna grab my pen. And so to do this star, usually I would just do a star like that. It's super easy. I mean, you could also do a star like that. Maybe I'll see which one looks better. And then you would just like start the wrap. Anyways, I think I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to start it and see what happens. So now we're going to take this one, and we don't want to make the star too big or it's not going to fit. I really have to get more sea glass. I'm going to do that for sure. So we're going to take this one and do the bends. In fact, sometimes it's better to use your flat pliers so you get sharper bends. So let me just fix these up a little bit, get a little bit of a sharper bend. And then for the star, you want to make sure you make it all the same, like make all these edges the same size. So let me just grab my ruler again. Here's the ruler, and we're just going to measure. I think if it's 1/2 inch, it might end up being a little bit big. So maybe I'll do like a smallish one, like about 3/8 of an inch or something. So we're just going to take that and bend one way. I could try both ways to do the star. I'm going to just see. And then like about 3/8 of an inch. Maybe just bring that one in there. Bring that one. I have quite a few stars on my channel already. Like I have star rings and other star things. I forget what, but you can definitely, if ever you want to search for videos on my channel, there's a search bar and you can just find, you know, different things that I might already have a tutorial for. So sometimes people ask me for things and then I already have something. So you could just search and find things. So here's just like the basic star, and then you want to just take this one and move it up like that, and there we go. I love that little piece of sea glass. Oh, it looks like a mountain. Yeah, a little bit, eh? For sure. Yeah, sea glass is so beautiful. Like I was saying earlier, like they're not all natural sea glass. Like this one here is a natural one, but these ones I think I bought at Michael's. So if ever you need sea glass, usually most home decor stores and craft stores carry manufactured sea glass. Or if you've been on a trip and you've collected some, that's awesome. So now I'm just gonna put this one around here for the star just to finish it. So in theory, you could almost like do any design that you have for an earring or something and put it on the sea glass. So that's interesting. I mean, you can also like dangle a charm on the sea glass too. That's an idea too. You can just wrap it and then dangle that like hanging down. That would be cute too. We could try something like that. But what I want to do here is wrap it around. So, but where do I want to wrap it? So I can wrap it maybe around like from the side or something. And just trying to think, if I stick it sort of to the side, it might be interesting. I'll just try this, and we're going to go around here and up. And then this one, if we brought it around, because we could just like do a bunch of wraps rather than doing it like really regularly type of thing. We could just bring it maybe around here. And I might want to attach it in there too so it doesn't come out. So let me try that. If I'm going to bring this one in here, put it through the star at that point, and then bring it back. That's kind of it. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of interesting. So if we bring that back here, and then we might have to tighten those up after. We're going to bring it to here. And what we want to do is bring this maybe around to the back or something. This is going to come around the top, and we're going to bend this one up. Okay, maybe a little more. There we go. And then this one, the cut, it's still in my head. The cut, what was the cut, Mustafa? I forget. I think I kind of remember. Was that the last time we were on the live stream? I don't remember now. My brain's foggy. So that looks really cool. So let's do that. Let's just cut the end there. Okay. And then we're going to, and maybe for the moon, I'm going to try the dangling moon. I think that would be cool. So now let's also do it perpendicular to the piece here. And sometimes it's fun to do a double bail at the top. So that's cool. We could do a double. There we go, around there. And then we're just going to bend that around here. Okay, so we just bend it around a couple of times. And then, perfect. Oh, cut it. Oh, cut it. Okay, I thought you meant that you cut yourself. Oh, you're so funny, Mustafa. Yes, that's right. What that was from one of my stupid repetitive expressions. So there we go, guys. There's the star. It looks really cool. I like it. Yeah. Oh, no, your baby threw up. Okay, Amanda, nice to see you. Thank you so much for making an effort to hop on. I know you're a busy lady. Thank you so much. It was great to see you. So here's the star. That worked out really, really well. So let's try a moon now. Okay, so we're going to do a moon. And there we go. So we're going to do the moon. Everybody say bye to Amanda, and we'll see you next time for sure. From the sewing video. Oh, that was it from the sewing video. You have a good memory, Mustafa. That's the problem when you get to be my age. We tend to forget things. So Mimi's usually my memory. I count on her for remembering things because often I don't. So now I'm just going to cut one for the wrap. And I'm so awesome. Thank you. Elizabeth says, love it. Thank you. So now let's just try to make a little moon. And I could put it directly on the sea glass, or we could try to dangle it. We could do it both ways. So let's just take this one. I'm going to make a little pendant. Whoa, I get to watch again. Nice. Okay, so there we go. And we're going to bring this one around and make a moon. So the pen is a little small, but you know what? You don't want a very big moon. So let's just bring it like that. So there's the first part of the moon. And then I'm going to bend this to the back or front. I forget. Zoop, zoop. Bend it to the front, I think. So we're going to bend this to the front. Okay, like that. We could maybe tighten this one up a little bit. Okay, we're going to tighten that one up a little bit. And bring this one around. Okay, and we're going to bring that one around here. And we're just going to maybe bring that one in a little bit with the round pliers. So, perfect. This might end up being a little bit, I think it's going to be a little bit big. Let me just see what we have for sea glass. I'm going to have a look in here and see. Ooh, this one's pretty too. It's a little bit small. I wish I had bigger pieces of sea glass, but yeah, some of these are just like broken glass, so that's not really good. This one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. Well, this one's big, but it's really ugly. So let's just see what we have here. Maybe this one. This is like an authentic sea glass. It's not a beautiful glass, but it's not too bad. I don't know if it's going to work to dangle it down or not. Let me just see. Okay, I'm just going to finish this one. Might be a little bit big too, but we're gonna try it and see. So we're gonna bring that one around. Actually, I find it a little bit big, so I'm gonna make it a little smaller. I hope I'm not gonna snap the wire. So we're gonna bring that one here. Just bend it a little bit over here, just to make it a little bit. I found it a little bit big, so we're gonna take that and bring this one in a little bit. Perfect. And then this one comes in here. Oh, my moon's getting really distorted now, but that's okay. We're just gonna play around with it. Sometimes it's almost better. You know what? Sometimes it's better to start again. When you've done too much bending and you're like, it's not coming out how you want, I'm just gonna start it again. That's easier. There we go. So, perfect. We're going to take this and, did I miss something? Oh, just lost power. Oh no, okay. Wow, I missed that comment. Yeah, I hope, is it windy there? I wonder why you lost power. You were telling me it was cold earlier. Earlier, Kristen and I were on a Zoom call because it's our dad's birthday today. He just turned 87. So so we had a Zoom call with my parents in Ottawa, so that was super fun. And yeah, that was really nice to see them. So it was me and Kristen and my parents, so that was super fun. There we go. So let's do this. Bring this one around here, and we're just going to make this one the little moon. So it's, I made it a little bit smaller. Oh, now it's getting distorted again. Okay. Sometimes when you like overthink things, it just doesn't work in your favors. So we're going to bring that one. Oh, you know why? Okay, that's why. It's the design. I'm doing it wrong, how I don't usually do it. This is supposed to, jeez, when you can't even remember your own design. Okay, let's start again. Let's do it a third time. Oh my goodness, my brain is mush. Happy birthday, Mr. Boyd. Yay! I'll definitely screenshot those and send them to my dad. So he'll be super happy. Yeah, he's got email but no social media. So there we go. So let's try a third time because I wasn't doing this properly. So we're going to go around here. Okay, and then we're going to bend it back. Okay, and then we're going to bring it back here. So you guys are really going to know how to do this moon now because it's just, I keep forgetting that I do it. This goes on the outside. That's why I was bringing it to the inside, but this should go to the outside. So that's better. So we're going to bring that one around here and around here. I was trying to do this one inside, but it's the outside it should be. So this goes around here. And let me just see. Yeah, and then we're going to bend this back. So we're going to bend this one back here. Okay. Love how I had like no trouble doing things I've never made before, and then when it comes to something I've made hundreds of times, I can't make it. So that's crazy. So now we're just going to trim that one here. Okay. And Fia says, happy birthday, Mr. Boyd. Yay, fantastic. Oh, he's going to be so happy. I'm going to do another screenshot. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. And Ashita, nice. Oh, he's going to be really, really happy. Yeah. That's funny. There we go. So let's just bring this one around here. So my moon got a little bit distorted. It's not my best moon, but that's okay. It gives you the idea. And then the idea what I wanted to do is just to dangle it. So we're going to take this, bring this back, make a loop, and bring it around a couple of times. Around here. Actually, I'm wondering if I should close that circle yet. Maybe not yet. So let's wait. We're going to wrap this and we're going to see. Heather, ma'am, can I post my resin creations in the Discord group in share? Yes, absolutely. You can share anything in the share your work section, Mustafa. That would be amazing. Like all your quilling and all that stuff. That would be fantastic. So now, trying to think of how I could hang this in a way that we also have the sea glass showing. So how I usually do the sea glass stuff is I usually actually just start like this. I usually just take this, bend it, and that makes the little crook that goes at the top of the sea glass. So then I would put it in here, and normally I would bend it right back up to the top, but because I want to leave a little bit of space for the moon, let's see what happens if we do like go around one corner, go to the back, go around this corner. We could even, like, if we had to attach it there, bring this one up and maybe around here. So we do it in like 3 spots type of thing. And I could do a loop there, but I'm not sure because if I want it, okay, let me just try this. So what if we, don't know if that's going to work, because if we do it that way, it's not going to dangle properly. We need the loop to go a different way. It's going to try something. I don't know if this is going to work or not. So if we do this and make a kind of a loop thing here. So I'm going to bring this one around this way. Okay. Making a loop. And then we're going to bring it out that way. So what I have is a kind of a funny like loop thing that's sticking out. And I'm going to take this and pinch it in. Okay, so it's a loop that's sticking out on the glass. Okay, we're going to see if that's going to work. And we're going to bring that one around here to the back. Okay, and then we can bend it around here. So this is, it looks ridiculous, but it's all good. It's just the design. It's working out the design. So we're going to see. And then we want to make a loop at the top. So we're going to just take that, either do it perpendicular or parallel, take that and bring it around and wrap it around a couple of times. So if your wire is stiff, this is going to work well. It wouldn't work so well with soft wire just because it might come apart. But if you have like a stiff wire, one that's good for this is the non-tarnished brass. That's a really good wire too. So to tighten these up, if you need to tighten them up, then you could take this and how do you get in the Discord group? So I can, let me just find here while we're on. Mustafa, I should send you that link, and then you can add it to the invite to the Discord group. So let me just open up the file and find the invitation. There we go. I'll copy that. Gonna bring that in, and I will put the invitation to the, sorry, I'm talking and trying to find buttons at the same time. So now I'm going to add this link to the Discord group. Oh, I can't get into the chat here. That's weird. I don't know, Mustafa, if you can share the thing to the Discord group. Actually, Amber, I don't know if you're still there, but Amber, if you're still there, I can DM it to you. And then you could post it in the chat. Sorry, I'm just like multitasking here. So Amber, I'm gonna just put it here. So I shared the link with Amber, and so Amber, if you're there, you can share it. If not, it's in the description of a lot of my videos. It's definitely in the description of the video with the Let's Get Wired videos. And it's also in the description of the art challenge videos, the link to go to Discord. And if nobody posts it here in the comments, I'll post it in the description of this when the replay goes. So here's this. I might want to fancy these ones up a bit. I find them a little plain. So then for that, you can just give them a little bend. Whoops, I have to be careful because sometimes your pliers can slip. Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe if I put this down, because I want this to be even. So I gotta bring that in a little bit. So that makes it a little more fancy. And then this one, I don't know if we have to adjust this one a little bit. I can try. I really don't want to distort this too much, though. I have to be careful. So if we bring that down and that one down a little bit. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how practical it is. Like maybe you wanted to have it to dangle from the top. I'm not sure. But now I'm going to take my moon and, sorry, my phone just died. I'm using another phone. Okay, no problem. So now we're going to actually open this up. I'm glad I didn't clip this because now I realize I want to open it up to hang it onto there. And then also I want to bend this sideways so we can stick it in here. And you know what? Rather than to have all this extra wire, I don't have to twist it around. So I'm actually going to clip this quite short. And then I'm going to bring this here and then bend it in. But I'm going to first trim this a little bit. Trim this a little bit here. And bring this one here. And then we want to hang it onto this one. So we're going to hang it in there. Stick it in that little loop. And close up the loop. So we're just going to bring that in so it's closed up. And there you have, oh, it's quite cute. So it's like a little dangling moon on the sea glass. So that's it. So guys, let's see what we did today. We did the little dangling moon on the sea glass. It's kind of funky. I like it. We did the star that's fixed on the sea glass. We did the treble clef. I don't love that little crossover, but it's all good. And love that. Thank you. And Gwen says, thank you for sharing. You're very welcome. And then we have the musical note, and then we have the treble clef on the staff. So we did a lot, and this is a huge thank you to Vicky, who asked me on Facebook to make these designs. So I'm really happy with them. I'll post a picture in the community section so you guys can see them up close. And then I'm going to, you can copy and paste the link I posted. No, I have the link, Peggy, but I can't, I don't know why I cannot, oh wait, I can do it now. Oh, I'm so silly. I didn't realize I had to scroll up. So here is the link to Discord. There, guys. So for Discord, you can share your work in the share your work section. When we do live streams, if you make anything from this live stream, you can share in the post live stream section, and you can join the art challenge in the Heather Boyd art section. So I'm going to flip my screen to say goodbye. So there we go. Flip the screen, and there we go. So that's it. So guys, that was super fun. Thank you so much for hopping on. Wow, we just hit 1 hour exactly. That was really cool. Mine didn't highlight. Okay, right. Yeah, so that's the invitation to Discord. You can join there. You could join the challenges and share your stuff and all that stuff. Amber says, thanks so much. Oh, you're very welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You're right, Mustafa. You always remind me. That's fantastic. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. And if you like art, join the 10-day Right Brain Art Challenge. I'm going to go check Discord now to see if anybody's been adding some pictures. And also the Facebook group, the Wire Makers Club. So if you want to join that group and share pictures of your wire art and wire jewelry, that would be amazing. And have an amazing day. Bye.